Hi everybody, it's Thursday, March 7th, and wow, we're the soap is a doozy today. Okay, I'm going to start with Y&R, then I'm going to go to Bold, then I'm going to talk about the James Crumley trap, okay? Okay, Y&R, short and sweet. Jordan's character is now a pyromaniac. A pyromaniac, for all of you who don't know, is a person who has a desire to set things on fire all the time. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because she set the hospital on fire, although that was never confirmed. But Claire was the one who said, "Oh, she talked about when to set a fire before." And now Jordan decided to set fire to a home that Victoria shared with some of her kids, and she thought Claire was going to be there too. Okay. And then on the, let's see, Ashley front. Okay, because we have three scenarios here. We have that scenario, we have the relationship between Ashley and Tucker again, and and then also Abby and Devon, but that's connected to Tucker as well. So, okay. Um, you know how I even labeled Tucker a bad guy a while ago? I was kind of on the fence, and then I was like, no, he's bad because he's in with Audra, which, if you've seen Audra, you know she's a bad girl. Um, I don't think, and she's the kind of bad girl that can't be reformed. So, but we need a little spice. So, okay. Um, okay. So, everyone is on Ashley's side. Everyone is backing Ashley up, by the way, and telling her in so many words to please get away from Tucker. He's nothing but a bad influence for you. You need to just let him go so you can move on with your life. Okay? But that's not how that works. Sometimes it's easy to let go of people, but sometimes when you have a deep emotional attachment, it's not so easy to just let somebody go. Now, it might be best for your mental health, but actually physically doing it is another thing entirely. Um, okay, so, and also today, we saw another hint that Ashley is going through either a psychotic breakdown or a mental breakdown. I'm not entirely sure which one. Because she's hearing voices in her head and they're not agreeing. That's step one. Step two is she had a dream, supposedly last night, where Tucker was the only one who understood what was going on in her dream, and she didn't. And she explained it to Jack like it felt like everyone else was talking in a foreign language. So, okay. So then everyone is telling her to stay away from Tucker. This includes Jack and Abby and Devon. And Abby went so far as to talk to Tucker and say, look, stay away from my mom or you will regret it. If anything happens to her, you will you will sorely regret it. And she had that look in her eye and the tone in her voice. She meant business. Okay, so remember all that. Then here's your little problem in the scenario. With 2 minutes to spare, Ashley texts Tucker, come see me ASAP. I need to see you ASAP. I'm in the lobby. Um, and just, it's urgent. And that's how we left it. So, okay, you've got all these people telling you to avoid this person, and yet you do everything to see that person. So maybe Tucker isn't such a bad guy because at this point, what is he supposed to do? Okay, if he ignores her, then it could get worse. But if he does and meets her despite what everybody else is saying, then they're gonna say, "I told you don't see her. Why are what are you doing?" Then he's gonna have to defend himself and say, "Well, she's the one who texted me first." It's just not gonna end well. So that's how we left it today. I will say to see the relationship between Claire and Nikki is awesome. And everyone else is Claire. And like I said in another video, she's fitting into the Newman family pretty quick, so that's cool. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, I have to talk about fashion for a second. 1 second. Okay. So Jack is at home with Diane, right? So this is the first time in like months I've seen Diane in a different color other than the black. She was in a pink-ish, like somewhere on the pink scale of bathrobe, but like you can tell it's one of those fancy ones. It's like satin or something. But yeah, she was not in black today. So once, yeah. So I think they just wanted a color change. I don't think she's reformed. She's one of those I don't think that can ever be reformed because there's always something underneath the, you know, surface of like, okay, like if I knew her for a long time and she presented like she was in a good mood and everything, and she wanted to be friends, I would be sketchy because I'd be like, okay, I've known you for a while and you've always been like, you didn't want to be friends with me this whole time, and now all of a sudden you do. What's the change here? Are you trying to do something to me? I would be a little skeptical. More than a little, but the very least a little skeptical. So, all right. Bye, guys.